There's been lots of talk. Striker asked about potential summer move amid Spurs links. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today. The transfer market is really heating up. But before we get into it, have you subscribed yet? Click that button and join the Tottenham family for all the latest updates. Ivan Toney has decided to keep his cards close to his chest when asked about a summer transfer, insisting that he will let his representatives sort out his future. Tottenham are being linked with a move for Ivan Toney. With Toney now having just a year left on his contract, one would have expected the striker to be one of the most sought-after players of the summer transfer window. However, that does not appear to be the case, with various reports indicating over recent weeks that the likes of Arsenal and Chelsea have cooled their interest, with only Tottenham and West Ham thought to be plotting a move for the 28-year-old. Even that has been contradicted by some sources, with Football London's Alistair Gold claiming on Tuesday that Spurs have played down suggestions of a potential move for the England international. It remains to be seen where Toney ends up this summer, but Brentford boss Thomas Frank did admit last week that the Bees are prepared for the possibility of losing their star man. When asked about the Danish coach's comments, Toney has now told BBC Sport, "I didn't hear him say that. I can't predict the future, and if I could, I wouldn't be sat here in front of you guys. What will be, and my main focus is playing well and doing well for my country. I've been through it before. There's been lots of talk of me going here, there and everywhere before in my career, and I just don't let outside noise get to me. I'm here with England now, and the main focus is doing well for England, and whatever happens, happens. I can't control it. From 18, when I was supposed to go to Wolves, and I was all excited and getting involved in all of it, then it didn't happen. It hurt me. So since then, I thought, why am I trying to take control of things when I don't need that pressure? I just let people who take care of those things to do it, and I focus on the pitch." By the sounds of it, Toney is keeping his options open, and no particular club has made much headway in their pursuit of the striker so far. I would be extremely surprised if a few top Premier League sides do not make an approach for the 28-year-old later in the transfer window. Former Crystal Palace midfielder Darren Ambrose, who is a huge Spurs fan, is not particularly enthused by the idea of the North London club moving for Conor Gallagher. Tottenham are interested in Conor Gallagher. Among the various names mooted as a target for Tottenham, over the last few months, Gallagher's has appeared the most often on the back pages. Ange Postecoglou is reported to be a fan of the Chelsea star, with some sources indicating that the Australian had even earmarked the 24-year-old as a top target as soon as he walked through the doors at Hotspur Way last summer. However, over recent weeks, several outlets have claimed that the midfielder is keen on leaving Stamford Bridge this summer and that the Blues are considering offering him a new deal if he rejects the summer move. Would Gallagher be an upgrade on Højbjerg? Ambrose has now opined that the Chelsea star would not be an upgrade on Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, and suggested that Spurs fans are not in favour of the England international's arrival. The pundit told TalkSport, "It's frustrating. I wake up every morning, look at the rumour mill and see, are we linked with anyone? No, we aren't linked with anyone." Conor Gallagher every now and then comes into mind. A lot of the replies from Tottenham fans were against it. Is he much better than Højbjerg? I don't think so. There is no reason for Spurs fans to get frustrated, as we are still in extremely early stages of the transfer window, and the market will likely speed up once the Euros and Copa America ends. While it is clear that Ange is a fan of Gallagher, there is no doubt that Tottenham would have also identified other backups for the 24-year-old if a deal for the Chelsea star proves difficult. Tottenham have reportedly expressed a strong interest in Monaco's Youssouf Fofana ahead of a potential summer swoop. Having featured 6 times for France at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, the 25-year-old is currently competing at his second major tournament, with Les Bleus gunning for Euro 2024 glory in Germany. In club football, the midfielder is a regular for Monaco, where he made 32 appearances in League One last season, finding the net on 4 occasions and providing 4 assists. Known for his robustness and versatility to play a number of roles in the engine room, Fofana has featured in at least 35 matches across all competitions for the Principality Giants in 4 straight seasons. Despite only being afforded brief cameos by Deschamps at this summer's continental competition in Germany, Fofana is still attracting plenty of interest from around Europe, according to Football Insider. Looking to bolster their engine room ranks ahead of the 2024-25 term, it is understood that Tottenham have registered their interest in bringing the 25-year-old to North London this summer. That being said, the report claims that Italian giants AC Milan remain in pole position to sign for Fana, who has openly admitted that he is on the lookout for a new challenge, strongly hinting a move away from Monaco. Aiming to be intelligent in their dealings, Spurs are supposedly waiting for a collapse in talks between Monaco and the Rossoneri before attempting to hash out a transfer to the Premier League for the midfielder. As well as Ange Postecoglou's side, Manchester United have also been credited with an interest in Fofana this year. However, it is the Lily-Whites who are closer to launching a genuine attempt to sign the Frenchman, with the ability to operate either deep or more advanced in midfield. Fofana could turn out to be a useful acquisition for Tottenham as Postecoglou's troops prepare for a return to European football. There are unknowns surrounding the future of a number of engine room options in North London, with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Giovanni Lo Celso both linked with transfers this summer. James Maddison is the obvious pick in the advanced midfield role for Spurs, with Fofana likely to replace either Yves Bissouma or Pape Sarr in the double pivot. Fabrizio Romano has said on his YouTube channel that despite suggestions to the contrary over recent weeks, Tottenham are yet to make a move to sign Riccardo Calafiri. Spurs have been linked with Riccardo Calafiri. If you have followed Tottenham News Today's coverage, you would know that a number of Italian publications have been adamant over the last month or so that Tottenham are quite keen on taking Calafiri to N17, having been impressed by his displays for Bologna last season. In fact, last week, Tutto Juve even suggested that Spurs have stepped up their pursuit of the centre-back in an effort to beat Juventus to his signature. The report stated that the Lily-Whites are rushing towards the Italy international and had expressed a willingness to meet Bologna's asking price of £34 and £38 million for the versatile defender. However, the outlet backed up what we had heard from other sources by stating that the former Basel man is still leaning towards a move to the Bianconeri. Interestingly, Romano has now contradicted those claims by stating that as things stand, Spurs are not contenders for Calafiore's signature. The journalist explained that while the Lily-Whites are very attentive to the Italian market, they have not entered the conversation for the 22-year-old until now. One would have expected Tottenham to have tested the waters for Calafiori if they felt that the centre-back was open to a move to North London. Perhaps Spurs are waiting until the Euros are over to enter into a potential bidding war for the Bologna star. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!